My name's Gail Gearing Feiner. The kids call me Mrs. Feiner. This is my interview resume for an online blended classroom. I've been teaching in a classroom for 19 years. Of those 19 years, I've been a first grade teacher, a second grade teacher, I've been a learning strategist, a mentor facilitator, a sixth grade science teacher, and a seventh grade science teacher. One of the questions of how would I rearrange my schedule to accommodate online learners? Well, excuse me, making myself available and being active on the computer doesn't seem that out of place for me. I would make sure that I have hours. There would be some set hours of, if you need to meet me, here's some times. I also have some off-track hours, which would be maybe 5 to 6 o'clock at night, 6 to 7. That completely depends on when my students would be available. So I would definitely find a time to be available during what is considered traditional school hours and non-traditional school hours, and be available to answer all emails, any type of messaging. Within 24 hours, I'd try 3 to 4 hours depending on when it arrives. How would I accommodate and address the needs of students who are not keeping up with an online or a blended classroom? I would definitely look at, are they participating in the class? Is that why they're not keeping up? Or are they participating, but the information, for whatever reason, it's too advanced for them, it's going too fast for them? Are they just stuck on one problem and they need to meet and have a one-on-one conference to figure out what's going on? Sometimes just give them that little extra help gets them over a hump and they're able to run again with the class. I would try and make sure that all my students are averaging 2 to 2.5% growth each week. By doing that, they'll be successful at the end of the class. They'll have a 70 to a 90% average, which would be wonderful. Every student, if they can achieve, that's the goal of learning. How would I be an effective online communicator? I would find and try and utilize IMs, text messaging, video conferencing, one-on-one conferencing, emails, small groups, all the different ways of trying to get a hold of the students. I'm a firm believer that if you want someone to understand something, you need to communicate it 3 different ways to them. That doesn't mean the same way 3 different times, but 3 different ways. That you come at them from 3 different angles and they'll be able to get the information. You make sure they have the information. I would do the same with my students that are having difficulty, my students that are learning on my online classroom, from having a syllabus of front-loading it, what I really expect out of them, having video conferencing, letting them know via emails what is expected, what needs to be done. So that's how I would hope to be an effective online educator. Thank you.